Do you also take decisions this way? Like when you try to take a decision, you ask yourself two questions instead of one. The first question is whether I want to do this work or not. Everyone does that because for choosing your decision, like whether you want to go for a trip, whether you want to do a particular work, or whether you want to meet someone or not, you firstly ask yourself, right? Whether my heart is permitting and my brain is mindful with that and satisfied with it, like whether I am comfortable in doing this or not. First question is this. And the second one is the second question is actually the wrong question people ask for them. So if you are clear at your first question, then you don't need to ask the second question, but people does it, and instead of the second question they affect their first question's answer too. Like this, the second question is the decision is easier or not. This should not be your question. Your only focus is to your first question, like whether I want to do it or not, whether my soul is wanted to do that work, take that decision or not. If you're clear, then do it. Whether it doesn't even matter that whether it is easier or harder or extremely harder or impossible. Trust me, if you are convinced that I want to do this work, I want to take this decision, you don't need to even worry about what's the next. Just go for it. Just go for it. It's as simple as that. But the people make mistakes. People make mistakes whether it's easier or not, and when they feel that it's not easier path, their mind gets a threat and they change the decision, and ultimately they, in the upcoming time, they feel regret and like why I didn't take that decision. Because if you are convinced with your heart, and if you are not convinced, it's true that you are not going to do that work or take that decision at any cost. That's true. That's completely true and observable. But if your heart is permitted that I want to do this, and I am very strongly on that point where I want to take that decision, but just because it is harder or uh, extremely harder or even tending to impossible, like 0.0% of the people that can do that work, you don't take that decision. It's completely wrong. Don't do that. Be sure on your first decision and take that. It's the success people even don't think about the second question, and the normal ordinary lazy people who are lazy, not sure, not clarity in their mind, they only think about the second question. They always try to find the easier or the narrow path so that they can get the same thing as the first person is at the cost of the person which is giving their 100% on that first question. So the conclusion is your only focus is to find whether you want to take that decision, do that work or not. If yes, go for it. If no, you must have a strong reason for that. Go for it. Thank you.